This guys, it just came out to lock up, and they've put themselves to bed again. They did it last night too. Put themselves to bed. Mommy's so proud of you. Yes, I'm so proud of you. And Layla did too. Good girl. She didn't yesterday, but she did today. Good girl. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. Yes, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You did so good putting yourself to bed. Girls, be nice. Charlie, don't. Be nice, Charlie. Come on, babies. Did you just nibble on me? No biting. Delta, no biting. No biting, Delta. No biting. Come on. I don't want to use you. Come on. We don't do that. You don't fight, Mom. Okay? Don't fight me. Okay? Okay? Don't fight me. No. Don't fight me, buddy. We good? We good? All right. Good boy. Hey, Layla. Layla looking so pretty. All right, let's see if we got any more eggs today. I got to close shop. Ironically, this actually is a shop. Aha! I'm so funny. Hey, bird, what are you doing? I got hurt last time. Light on. What's this thing? You guys are doing better. Proud of you for coming inside. How many we got in today? Hey, this is the first time you did the right thing. It's the first time you did the right thing. Good girl. Let's see who we got in the wrong corner. Oh, no fluffies. You are doing a perfect job, sweetheart. Absolutely perfect. Good girl. Yes, good girl. You do this every night, and I'm so proud of you. You're the only one who's got it figured out. Good girl. All right. Let me go find your other siblings. Let's see. You're in the wrong spot. You're in the wrong spot. Where's my little tiny... Where's my tiny fluffy? Where's my itty bitty fluffy? Huh? Where's my little girl? Where is she? Guys, I can't find Crispy. Where's Crispy? God, don't tell me something got her. Crispy! She never leaves out of here. Why are you on top of her? Damn it. Where's... Oh my God, there you are, baby. Good girl. I was scared that we lost you, honey. Good girls. Good girl going where you're supposed to go. You guys are learning too. Yes, this is where you're safe at night. Yes, and early in the morning when everybody's still locked up in here and having attitudes. Mommy's so proud of you. I love you, little girl. You gotta be careful, okay? You're tiny, tiny. Okay? You gotta be careful. You're tiny. Tiny girl. Yes. All right, let me go get your sister and your son. I'll be right back, girls. You guys are doing a good job. Hey, girlies. Hi, Cobra. Come here. Step up. You step up, Cobra. Good girl, Cobra. Good girl. I like to teach my chickens to step up whenever I can instead of grabbing them because it's getting a fight today. Go, Mama. Here you go. Because that way makes it easier to transport. Good girl. Good girl. This is number 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're missing 2. We're missing the other frizzle. And we're missing our little rooster boy. Our little white rooster. Hey, Layla. Let's see. Oh, that's strange. They're usually here. Well, what about my other babies? Right, there's only one other location where they're going to be hiding or set up for the night, which is not a smart one at all. It's a hidden doll. Babies, where are you? Buck, buck, buck. Muffin, I'm missing some chickens. Oh, there you are. Hi. That's a new spot. Hi, boys. What you doing? It's not a very clever spot. Here. Come here, little goofies. Step up. Right. They're both pitching on me. Got them both. It's okay, babies. It's okay. It's okay. We're going inside. Bring it to your siblings. Go ahead, baby. There you go. Good boys. All right. Let's go lock this door again so the geese don't get back out. Lord knows they will go back out if they feel like it. I'm proud of them, though, that they've lately been putting themselves to bed the last couple of days. I hope it continues. Doing the wrong. Thieves. Hi, Bubba's. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. These are the toes. Seems like you got a couple of feathers on your leg. Fringe. Copper maroon. That's the word. Copper is the word I was beginning. Doofus. You are difficult. You know that? I got a feeling you're going to be a very difficult rooster. What are you doing? You flying? You're flying all the way home? Whee! You go, sweetheart. Come on, babies. Go on, rooster. I'm not so sure I'm keeping you. You're always misbehaved. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. It works great, especially if you do it from when they're younger and you get used to stepping up on your fingers. It becomes easier with time. And okay, so the way I get them to do it is I go for their toes and I start picking up one foot, which causes them to automatically step up. And a lot of times I will actually say, step up. And the interesting thing is chickens are trainable. They're actually not stupid. They're actually pretty smart. And you can train them to do things. And I'm trying to train my chickens to do things that make my life a little bit easier. You know? Like when I have to collect them for bedtime. But baby, I would like for them to stay on my hand and not jump off. Hi, cutie pie. You're so beautiful. Let's get you in your cage. Excuse me. There you go. Here you go. Go on in. Go on. Go on. Go to bed. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, we got an egg right there. Look at there. Somebody laid an egg in here. One of my little coochies. Thank you, girls. Those are my 2 decoy eggs. I gave to Layla for now. As soon as we get paid, I'm ordering some goose decoy eggs from Amazon. Come on, buddy. Peppa? Good boy. It cracks me up when they do that with their head. Look at the fluffies on this guy. Look at the fluffies. Look how floofy he is. He's a floofy boy. Floofy boy. Go ahead, buddy. Go on. Night time. Go on, bud. Layla. 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 She already knows her name. Good girl. Hi, Layla. Hi. Hi, Layla. Hi, Layla. Hi. Hi, Layla. Yes, you're a good girl, Layla. Yes, pretty bird. Hi, Delta. Hi, Echo. What's up, boys? What? Oh, yeah? You got something in your nose, buddy. You got something in your nose. Were you in the feed bag again? Were you in the feed bag? You said you. Don't bite Layla, Echo. Hi. Hi, boys. Hi. Yes, hi. Hi. You sound like a T-Rex. Hi, buddy. Yes, Echo. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. This way. Come on. Go back inside. No, not you boys. Stay over there. Come on, girl. Let's go. You too. Come on, pretty bird. Bring your ladies back in. Good girl. Yes, good bird. You're a good boy. You know what? Actually, here. I know you poor things. You're starving, huh? You guys starving so bad? Look at him go. Look, see that? He knows exactly where the food is at. Tell me again that geese are not smart. Look at him go. He's like, what? What? Num 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 num. Said some good stuff. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Hey, wolf dog mom. They do. I think it's hilarious that he knows exactly to get into that. See how he's trying to pull it down? See that? But he's done this his whole life. His whole life, he's always been like, he's always watched wherever I take the food out of and always been one to go for the source of the food to go and get a snack. It just cracks me up that he does it. Num 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 num. Here, pretty bird. Have a sip. Here you go. Don't dump it. It's right next to the food bag. I love their faces when they drink water. Yes, I do. I love your face when you drink water. I think it's cute. You gonna go get some more num nums? He's been doing this a lot lately. Makes sense now why part of my feed is disappearing. He is, though. He's just such a mischief. I think it's funny how he moves his neck. He's like up and over and then flop down. You gonna get your num nums? Wrong spot. Are you all done, Pibbert? You all done? I've always loved that he answers. Pretty bird. I swear he's saying what? Is that just me? I love all these goofies. Oh, and Wolf Dog Mom. Layla let me record her laying egg last night. I gotta edit it out because it was like a 20-minute video. But she let me record her laying egg last night, which I was like super excited about because I've seen so many videos, but I've never actually seen it in person. And I was like right here, like right between these two thingies right here, between the kennel and this nest box. And she was in that corner. And she was like not freaking out about me sitting there with a flashlight on her and recording her. Like she really didn't complain at all unless I got super close to her. So, um, yeah, I was just excited about it. Felt like she was just giving me something special. And yes, I swear Pretty Bird answers. Pretty Bird, what are you doing? Hey, don't be mean, Echo. I don't want to hear it. Are you sorry? Yeah, you better be ashamed. Pretty Bird, no revenge. Come on, dude. Be nice. Hi. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Do you need some water, Charlie? Hi, Blue. It's okay, Blue. You know I'm not going to touch you without you being okay with it. Here you go, Charlie. You look like you need some water. Did you need some water, Layla? Charlie, it's not your water. Come here, Layla. Layla. Here you go. Layla. And she totally knows her name now. Layla. There you go. Good girl. Hey, Layla. Hi, Layla. See, she answers too. Hi, Layla. Hello. I think they know. They learn their names really quickly. Especially if you use them a lot and you hang out with them a lot. They really do learn their names quickly. Charlie. Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. The Canada's are much more quiet. But when they want to be talkative, they're very talkative. Like, don't get me wrong. There's moments where they go off, but generally, they're just much more quiet. And I think it's funny that people always complain that they're, right? See, you see it with your geese. But I think it's really funny that people always talk about Canada geese being this, like, nuisance issue. And currently on my property, they are the most quiet geese that I have, next to Layla. Like, I'm like, how? How are they a nuisance problem? I don't understand. Like, I get that when they're in a flock, or that when they're in a gaggle, or in a skein, or whatever, like whether they're flying in the water or on the ground, they're going to be communicating with each other. But most of their communication is very low sounds. They don't do a lot of the high pitched stuff. Whereas, what are you biting at, pretty bird? What are you doing? Whereas, like, with like the Chinese geese, for an example, it's always very loud. Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. I'm really just rambling. Whenever I do lockup, I just ramble. I do these lives because I don't know, I figure maybe somebody will enjoy it, seeing the animals, or maybe somebody's curious about what it's like to have these birds and have to interact with them every single day, you know? And like maybe they can see that geese are not these horrible, aggressive, brainless animals that are just nasty and mean and disgusting in many ways and whatever else. Like they're actually sweet and they have individual personalities and all that other stuff, you know? I've been working on one. I've been working on, oh, Pretty Bird's running behind. Here he comes. It's okay. We're not leaving you. We will not leave you. You're all right. You're all right. It's okay. Yes, I know, I know. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Huh. I know. I've actually been working on one for a while now. I just keep having things happen. I keep having things come up, and yes, he is. You should see him though with Daddy. Oh my God! One of these days, I got to get my husband to like agree to come in the backyard when he's feeling okay, like for me to record him because if Pretty Bird sees Daddy, he loses his mind. Watch, wait, let me see if he'll do it. Pretty Bird, you want to go see Daddy? Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? You want to go see Daddy? Notice how he stops and looks around every time I say Daddy. See, does it again. He knows exactly who that is, and he wants to see him. Like he loves my husband, like a lot. Like he can get pretty nasty with me sometimes, like when he's mad or just has an attitude. But my husband, he's so sweet. Oh God, he just the whole time. He's so sweet with him. If my husband cheers him on, like and goes, "Yay, Pretty Bird!" Like that one video I posted a little short about it actually. He'll prop up his wings and he'll like push his head up and he'll do that honk that they do right after they fight or right after they mate when they go honk. That stupid thing they do when they're all proud of themselves. Like he does that when my husband goes pretty, yeah. Like that's what it does. It's hilarious because like Pretty Bird was always very attached to him. I have to look and see if I can't find that picture and post it to the community page if I remember, because I always get sidetracked. But there's this picture that I have of Pretty Bird when he was a baby, and it was one of the first times that he'd gotten to go all the way to the playground in our last neighborhood. And right afterwards, my husband, he wasn't feeling so good that day, and because for anybody who might be watching who doesn't know, my husband's 100% disabled vet, and he deals with severe chronic pain. Um, and that day, Pretty Bird was just like, I don't know, like 2 weeks old or something like that, maybe 3 weeks old. Could have been a little bit older. I'm not 100% sure, but he was still very itty bitty. And I put him up on the bed when we got home, and Pretty Bird just ran right over to my husband, laid down right next to his shoulder. My husband was laying on his stomach and stretched his head out over his back and just closed his eyes and went straight to sleep. Like just like that. Like he just ran over and I started taking pictures because it was so cute. Like he just had this thing about wanting to go and get to Daddy as quickly as possible. And he's always been like that. And even though I did all the work and I did all the raising and the interaction and everything, now you're mad at me, aren't you? Because I said, Daddy, I didn't take you. Huh? Are you mad at me now? Are you mad now? I'm sorry. Look at him. See how anxious he is? He's like super anxious now. What is it? Why? 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 No. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trick you. I didn't mean to, buddy. I didn't mean to trick you. Okay? I didn't mean to trick you. Okay? I didn't mean to trick you. I'm sorry. Okay? Yes, I know you like neck scratches. All right, girls, I need to take this water inside. Pretty I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I promise I won't do it again. Okay, next time I say that name, he'll be here. Okay? I swear he's mad at me because I didn't, like, because I tricked him. Because I kept saying the D word and he wasn't actually there. And I, like, told him to look for him and told him to go see him and he wasn't there and now he's mad. And he's like, what the hell? Like he's actually like chewing on me now. He's not just nibbling, he's biting a little bit harder and he's being all anxious. Like he's upset. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Yes, you'll see him tomorrow, okay? Okay? You'll see him tomorrow, okay? 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 You'll see him tomorrow. Promise. I'll make him come to the back door, okay? Okay? I'll make him come see you tomorrow. Okay? Yes. Sometimes I feel like my husband was a big reason why Pretty Bird ended up surviving that whole thing last year. Because every single time he was like lethargic, my husband would give him attention, like to almost in a way bring him back and keep him fighting. And like when we brought him in that first time when he was so bad, like he was just laying there. Like he wasn't even responding really. Like he was just laying there. He kept closing his eyes and it was really bad. Like he was breathing so hard and like it was just really bad. It was really bad. And I really did not think that he was gonna make it through the night. Like I was like losing hope. And that's when he first got super bad, the very first time. And my husband would approach him and would be like, "Come on now, pretty bird. Come on now. You're all right." And oh yeah, it was really hard. Like I know that I'm insanely attached to him, but it's moments like that where you realize that it just goes way further under the skin than you thought it did with these animals. Like when you're attached to them, you know you love them and you know you care about them, but when they're sick like that and it kind of hits you on a whole nother level and you're just like, oh crap. You know, like please don't. Not this. I've had enough pain for multiple lifetimes. I don't need another one, you know? Um, but he kept perking back up. It was like he was trying so hard to be awake and to interact with my husband. And when he didn't want to take his medicine, he would like because he would be like trying to fall back asleep or he wouldn't eat and he wouldn't drink. Like he was lethargic at this point. My husband was getting him to eat and drink. Like he was responding to my husband. Even when he wasn't responding to me, he was responding to my husband. And like I said, I don't know if he would have made it if I didn't have my husband there making sure that he was still eating and drinking. Because every bite he took, my husband would cheer him on and get him to take another. So he would keep eating, you know? And that's why I was freaking out so bad. I mean, crap, on one live stream, I was sitting there bawling my eyes out because I was scared, you know? Pretty Bird came into my life when I was not okay. Let's put it that way. I was going through some stuff. Um, Multiple things had happened in quick succession, but I wasn't doing so good, and I don't know. It was like he came in at a time where I I was mental health wise not in the best place, and it made a big difference for me. And yeah, no. And I'm lucky because I have a husband who supports me, and therefore whatever endeavors I come up with, because he wants me to be happy. I mean, the guy put up with a pet goose. You know, he put up with me rescuing, saving orphans. He just, oh yeah, they do. What do you want? He's doing this attention thing again. He wants attention. He wants attention. What do you want? What do you want? Dude, what do you want? What is it? Show me. Show me. Come on, good bird. Show me. Let's go. Show me. What do you want? Show me. What do you want? You gotta have to show me, buddy. What do you want? What, you want scratches? What do you want? The mama see. The mama see. What do you want? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Show me. Come on. You know how to go show me. Come on. Let's go. Take me with. Let's go. You just want attention? Nothing specific? Huh? Nothing specific? You just want attention? You just want attention? Want scratches? What do you want? Hmm? What do you want, buddy? Hmm? You're so anxious. Did I upset you? Did I upset you? Do you want to go see? Hmm? I know who you want to go see. You'll see him tomorrow, okay? I promise. I promise you'll see him tomorrow. It's okay. I know. The horror that I have to deal with. By the way, that little short was supposed to be pure sarcasm. It was my kid's idea. To like, initially there was supposed to be a scream at the end of that video, of that little short, where Delta is chewing on my hair, and I'm talking about the horrors of owning Canada geese. It's supposed to all be sarcastic and funny, like, satire or whatever it's called. And you know, the kids were sitting there and helping me edit it, and it was just a joke. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not, but it was literally just a little short joke, and I didn't even add the strange like growling sounds because I recorded Delta chewing on my hair in slow motion and the geese were honking. That's just what the honk sounded like in slow motion. Like, it's hilarious. Like, it was hilarious to me. Like, I just adjusted the volume to turn it up for that part. Like, it just was funny. Like, the kids were like, "Here, mom, like, use this editing app." I think it's like Cap or something. I forget what it's called. Anyway, they had me use that editing app on my phone, and they were like, I thought it was hilarious because like the kids were saying, they were like, "No, you can edit the colors and you can make it look creepy." And my son, he edits, and he my son is turning into a little coding and programmer. Okay, like, he actually creates video games on his computer. Like, he's building games, like building characters and stuff. Like, he's coding them. He's not like copying them over or something. Like, he's actually figuring out and writing his own codes to create characters. And yeah, I'm like crazy proud of him about it. Like he's really good at it. He's teaching it to himself. And what's it called? And so he was like explaining this new editing, like, well, to me, new, because I always used what's it called? I always use the other editing app. Super common editing app for the phone. It's free. It's like I think it's with a K. I can't remember the stupid name of that thing. I'm pulling a complete and total blank here. What are you doing? What is it, Keisha? Yeah, I'm pulling a blank. But see, you need to go live and then send me a link so we can do a live together. So you can be locking up your geese while I'm locking up my geese, and we can chit chat back and forth. See how the geese react to meeting each other, you know? Layla, I could totally do it. You just got to tell me how, because I've never done it before. I know people can do it. I'm gonna get beat up. Ow, Bert. No biting. No biting. All right, Layla, let's get you in your corner. Come on, mamas. Layla. 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 Let's go. No, Blue, let her go inside. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Come on. Go ahead, Blue. Go on. Thank you. All right, Layla. Now you can go. Come on. There you go, Mama. There you go. Good girl, beautiful. Let's go to bed. Come on, Layla. Let's go night-night. Night-night time. Let's go. Go ahead, Layla. Nope, Layla, we're going to go this way. Good girl. Good girl, Layla. Good girl. Don't worry, Layla. I'll bring you your water in a minute. They close up shop. Oh, and Layla, she's like an acrobat or something. Do we need to be so loud? Shh. Pretty Bird literally used to be able to whisper, and he used to be so much quieter. I don't know if you guys remember this, but he used to rarely honk. He used to just kind of like quietly respond, like the little grunts and stuff. Like that used to be his number one way of, like he used to be much more like the Canada geese, like much more quiet. And he used to only get loud when he was outside. Now that he has goose friends, he is loud. Okay, now that it's been a while, I can actually tell you guys. I don't know if you guys are aware of this or if I ever told you guys this before, but I was actually hiding Pretty Bird in a hotel for 2 months while we were moving. There's a reason why I wasn't posting videos like I had planned, because things did not go as we had planned them. We were supposed to be staying with family on their property, which for crazy long story of reasons didn't work out, to say the least. Um, and we ended up having to stay in like this hotel. And while we were trying to find a place to live, and what's it called? And during that, and I could not find one pet hotel. I could not find one pet hotel that would let me bring in a gander, even though I explained that he was quiet, that he would be in this kennel, that um, that he was trained, that he would not be loud, all those things, right? They wouldn't let me, right? Um, so I went to this other motel and I got tired of it because we got turned down so many times and we were out there with our kids. We needed somewhere to go. And so when I walked into the office, I literally just told him, I said, I have birds. And it just had me paid a pet fee, right, for the room. And I just told them I have birds, and they were like, "Are they in a cage?" And I said, "Oh yeah, my birds are in an enclosure." And they were like, "Okay," but they never actually knew that I had a chicken and a goose with me. And for 2 freaking months, this gander stayed quiet and was not busted once. I was sneaking him from the room to the vehicle to drive him out to random like grass fields so that he could go graze and stuff. But he was in the room with us the whole time, and he was being quiet the entire time, and he did an outstanding job. And there was actually a video, I think, that I posted. I'm not sure if I posted it or not, where Pittsburgh is in a bathtub, and I'm showing you guys that he has marks on his beak where he got hurt, like little scabs, like little areas where he had hurt his beak from the kennel. And it was very minor, just little tiny scrapes, and I couldn't figure out if that was because he was growing his beak or if he'd hurt his beak. And he's in this tub, and I was like shoving, like, because they have the little AC vents and stuff that are like up on the wall and things like that. So I had these washcloths that they provide you, right? And I was shoving them into the AC vents because you could hear the other room through the bathroom, right? Because all the vents are connected. So I was shoving the towels in there to muffle the sound. And like turning the music up and stuff and turning the TV up. So that, hey bird, what do you want? So I never lied to them, by the way. Like I never lied to them. I did tell them that, you know, we had birds. And I was not lying. I had birds with me, and they were all in an enclosure. They just never double checked us, you know? Now, here's the thing. When we left the room, our room was left immaculate. We lived in that room for 2 months, okay? Like almost 2 months that we stayed in that. Let's see. Yeah, July. Yeah. So, about 2 months. So, the whole time we were in that hotel, right? Like we were keeping it 100% clean. We never had any noise complaints. We never had any problems. We paid everything we were due to pay. Like it is what it is. You know what I mean? And we had a crappy move. All right. Like we had unforeseen things happen, and we did the best we could with it. But it was. Lou's playing with stuff again. Hi, Blue. Hi, Blue. Mommy loves you, girl. Sorry, I love that sound. Anyway, so my point that I was trying to make was that Pretty Bird is not a loud gander when it comes to being inside the house. Even when he came inside while he was sick, even when he has come inside for any treatment for that matter, anytime he's ever been inside the house, he's always been a very quiet goose. And like the home we lived in when Pretty Bird was still a pet goose. I'm sorry, Wolf Dog Mom, I didn't see you say that. Bye, hun. I will see you later. I do hope you have a wonderful evening. And since you're probably already gone and not going to see this, give your baby some kisses for me. Watch out, girlie. Watch out. Watch out. I don't want to hurt you. Watch out. Hold on. I'm not leaving yet. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Echo. Watch out. Hey, Nugget, I haven't checked on you yet. Are you in there? Nugget. There you are. Hi, Nugget. How are you? How are you doing? Hi, Nugget. Ready to go night-night? You strange little chicken. You are the strangest little chicken, you know that? And I love you. I love you for it. This weird little chicken, this is where she sleeps. She sleeps in this kennel because she thinks she's a goose and she has to be on the ground with the geese. And she would be 100% accepted by the chickens and she could go up there and go roost. But Nugget has always been with Pretty Bird and always been around Pretty Bird since she was a baby. So she acts more like a goose than she does a chicken half the time. So we joke about saying that Nugget is our chicken goose hybrid, but obviously she isn't really. She's just a black star chicken genetically, but she identifies as a goose. Anyway, when we um when we lived in our last house in Arizona, we actually had Pretty Bert living indoors with us, so he was a pet goose. Okay, and I will not say that I recommend having a goose living inside your home with you. Okay, it's a lot of work. It requires a lot of outside time for you to take the animal outside. You're taking a lot of risks because of neighborhood dogs, people walking their animals. It's difficult to get a goose or a duck or a bird like that to be okay with being leashed, especially if you didn't train them to do it when they were little. Pretty Bird was never leashed. He always followed me everywhere, but it was still a risk to take. I had to be very hyper vigilant in case of coyotes, dogs, anything that could potentially attack him. And, hawk, eagles, anything. And, this is where Layla sleeps. Night night, Layla. Night night. Night night, Layla. You're so pretty. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you, Layla. Night night. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Anyway, and while he was an indoor goose, Pretty Bird was living there with us for 2 years. And one day, like just a couple months before we left, it was the spring of the same spring that we left. So we left end of that spring, and around the beginning of that spring, was like, our neighbor was like, "Hey," and I said hi, and then they spot Pretty Bird because I was getting ready to walk him, and the neighbor is like, "Oh my God, you have a goose?" And I was like, "Yeah, we've had him for like 2 years," and they had no idea. Neither one of our neighbors, both sides, and these houses were like almost touching each other. Like, as in, if you stood between the houses and reached out your hands, you would be touching both houses. You know what I'm saying? Um, and like basically, like they were super close to each other. But both neighbors were shocked when they found out that this entire time we'd had geese. Well, a goose that had been living with us and that had been living next door to them. And I picked Pretty Bird up and they got to pet him. And we had nice neighbors. Now, full disclosure, one of our neighbors was somebody who traveled a lot. So, there's always a chance that the reason why she never heard Pretty Bird was because she was rarely home. But the the other neighbor were elderly people who were home all the time, and they were often in their yard, and they were often in their front yard. But they never ended up seeing Pretty Bird, and they happened to never hear him because Pretty Bird really was never loud around our house. Like, if he was in our house, he was quiet. Not because I made him, but just because that's how he was. And it's kind of funny because now he talks nonstop. Right, Pretty Bird? Yes, I know. Now you're with your goose flock. Now you got people to talk to, huh? Now you got other geese to talk to, huh? Huh? Yes, I know, baby. I know. Mommy loves you too. Night night. Night night. It's night night time, Pepper. Ready to go night night? Are you ready to go night night? Night night. Night night. Night night. Hey, I know you want treats. I know you want your dad. It's not happening tonight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mama's broke. Tonight and tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday, you're going to get lots of treats, okay? We get paid tomorrow. Well, the day after tomorrow. Darn it! Pretty bird. You broke the egg. It was in me pocket. Pretty bird broke the egg. And now I'm going to go. Guess the cats are getting a treat tonight. Actually, no. I'm going to give this one to Draco. Excuse me, Bert. Watch out. I don't want to hurt your little feet. Ah, it's always nice to have it like leaking in my hands. Night night. Goofy gander. Anyway, so much for story time tonight. Ah, man. Sorry, guys. I've got an egg in my hand. Gotta do my makeshift door lock here. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty, 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 kitties. Kitty, 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 kitties. Come on, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, kitty, kitties. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitties. Meow. Come on, kitty, kitty. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, yeah. Kitty, kitties. Kitty, kitty, kitties. Startled me. Stupid air bubbles. That got me. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Where's your brother? Stay there, Keisha. I need to look for kittens. What are you doing, Layla? Layla, what are you doing? I know you're standing on the stairs. Kitty, kitty, kitties. Kitty, 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 kitty. Meow. 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 What are you doing, Layla? What are you doing? Layla. 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 What are you doing? Hi. Be careful, lady. Layla, be careful. She climbs. She likes to climb. None of my other geese do this, but she does. She'll go up there. She'll go on here. Yeah, now I'm watching you because I got a cam. All right, night night, pervert. I don't see any other cats in here. Night night. All right, let's try this again. All right, kitty. Now you need to get out of here. Come on. Yes, you. Come on, kitty. Oh, things upside down. Oh, this side needs to go up. Hey, there we go. Egg and Uncle Draco. Alrighty, guys. That's gonna be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be here all week. Same time tomorrow night. And we have a special afternoon show, too. Should be happening somewhere around 2 o'clock. Texan time. 1400 hours. Anyway, I'll see y'all then. If y'all want to stop back in. Hey, Keisha. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Pretty Bird the Pet Goose is out. Good night.